the leader scores from first half play. Brandon Shrewsbury off the bench along with Titus Wright, leading their respective sides in points so far in this one.
And the stats are pretty complimentary, except at that three-point line, where Notre Dame has the edge. They've knocked in 6 of them. Of course, they've taken 5 more, but points in the paint goes to Western Michigan.
Burton starts it off with the Irish, a 6-point lead starting this second half. Tries to force it down low to Jai. Travels around and finds his hands into the Broncos.
Ball was up high, catchable pass, but just wasn't quite ready for it. Another turnover by Notre Dame.
Agro. The right. Agro underneath, tries to force it back up, but Titus Wright is there.
Again, you can just see the ability to get to the offensive boards, and this has been a key factor the whole game, and that's exactly what Western Michigan wants to do: play the Irish really physical inside.
Down low, up against Wright, tries to do Wright's own hook move. American Estate with a heads-up high IQ play. Good conversation being had by the officials. Is the inbound still? Appears to be, Coach.
Yeah, I think they got it right. Again, those are things JR just throwing around. You just got to give your team an extra possession, and you never know that extra possession can be the difference in the game.
Upper inbounds to Burke.
Reset here with 15 on the shot clock.
Shot clock violation in the first half for the Irish. Foul called. Right on cue, Coach, with the kick.
Yeah, it's really been a struggle here. Other than the three-point line, it's been a really struggle because the Irish have, other than getting the ball to Davis, they have not been able to establish the paint very well at all.
Giannis White's third foul. He'll take a seat. Now a foul on the other side. Another foul. Goal against Western Michigan, this time Owen Lopsinger. His first of the day, one of the few that has touched the floor for this team. And then another foul is going to come, and it's going to be Titus Wright this time.
Again, just simple things and making sure that you're not using your hips or your knees on these ball screens or screens away from the basket. Good look here.
Nesting for the three. Davis comes down with the rebound. Burton trying to drive in. Stutter steps, get fouled.
Again, being able to have presence of mind that as he drove the basket there, he didn't have any room to put it up with his right hand. So he had to create something a little different. Switched over to the left hand, drew the foul. Just a really heads-up play by the freshman guard.
And exactly. Freshman guard is the key word I want to emphasize here. Being a freshman and making plays like that.
That's why he's Indiana Michigan basketball player. He's grown up playing with really good people, against really good people, and his size has created a situation where you have to be a creative scorer, and that's what he's done in his career.
Big second after missing the first. After Western Michigan, what are you saying here to try and get your team rolling here in the second half?
I think, again, to start off, you've got to get the ball back inside where you were before. So you got to post up right here. Again, he is just a load inside, and the Irish really don't have an answer for him at all.
And now Gary Booth picks up his fourth foul of the day. That means he'll go to the bench. Matt Zona will be in.
So you can see, again, as a coaching staff now, you're going to be talking a lot about getting it into that big number 22 and giving him opportunities to post up big and give easy looks inside. There's another foul.
And now will become on Booth's replacement, Zona.
Yes. And there's again, that was displacement used by number 25 Zona from Notre Dame. You just got to play heads up. You got to get good angles and then you just got to play solid defense. Double it.
Yeah. Negro. Can't get the three.
Now that's the poison you got to pick. I think they made a wise decision by doubling right, making sure he has to give it up. Now you got to really scramble out there and defend the three.
So passes it to Burke. Roper. It's the nylon on it.
Again, that's set up by the freshman guard, attacking the gap, finding the man open, allowing him to knock open that three-point shot.
What a pure shot from Julian Roper.
Yes, got a big one right before half as well. They need to make sure we don't forget. Mismatch inside.
Hunter into the lane, tries to float it into the basket. Loose ball. Still loose. Roper trying to go coast to coast and finishes with the slam.
Effort. Absolute effort there by the veteran guard. Another key situation here. Are you going to be able to get the ball back inside, get a good look, see if the Irish will double again?
Hunter. Roper all over him. And then a miscommunication. Burke will try and go all the way. Hits the spin underneath, has it blocked, but a foul call. A big three from Julian Roper.
Yeah, here's a great kick out right there. You know, Coach Shrewsbury right away recognized his freshman guard, and that's just effort. Coach Shrewsbury says, we don't want to coach effort. It's got to be there every game. And there's a great example of just an effort play gets you an easy bucket.
Roper transferring in from Northwestern.
I mean, you know, the thing that a lot of young people don't realize, you can have so many skills, but coaches don't have to make you play hard. That's on you. And so you've got to play hard every night, every practice. That's the only way you deserve time to control.
Johnny comes back on to the floor. Notre Dame.
Again, they took that substitution matchup when Wright comes out, then they have the flexibility to rotate in another bit. In key minutes here. Now then a major turnover.
Just tried to force the pass a little too much.
They tried to seal inside, but you know, just with a pass that was way over the top.
One of the Broncos' 5th turnover so far today, though. Like Coach Stevens said he wanted to try and slow down, but Davis trying to pick back up the speed again. Brings it in, past the points. Timeout from Dwayne Stevenson's bench. Pavilion a little bit in their home road splits. And it really goes to shoot 68.7 points per game at home, and then on the road it falls to 56.8.
I think there's a reason why. I think when you've got a young team, there's two things that happen. One, you're playing on the road against really good people, and you're playing on the road. Those two things happen. And for especially a young team, you're in a different routine, you're traveling, you've got to get down to Miami, you got to get back, you got to South Carolina, you're going all over the place, and that's a different routine. When you get home, this is where you practice every day, so you're going to have better luck, and again, maybe a little different quality of team here early in the season.
But Shrewsbury he hasn't unpacked his bag yet.
No, he hasn't. From New York.
Yeah, from New York.
Yeah, exactly. And these guys have been on the road.
Goes in and gets the basket.
That's a good situation coming out of the timeout, going into the set, getting a good look, and really attack the basket well, finished. And he's the one I want to see shoot free throws at this game, because he's really struggled from the line.
And from 8.7% from the free throw line, 2 for 23 on the season. Johnny trying to back it in. Roper is there though for the putback.
What a really strong guard, and the opportunity opportunities that gives him to get to the offensive glass.
Now with 12 points for the Fighting Irish. Just being a little more methodical in their offense. White can't get the roll.
Great rebound. Notre Dame is forcing Western Michigan to really look at pull-up jump shots rather than threes or post-ups, and that's exactly what the defense is set up for Notre Dame. Keep them away from the three.
Burton for three.
Here we go.
Marcus Burton with a big three.
Great challenge now, and the Broncos have to come back and get in an offensive look. Been pretty stagnant. A 4-1 look here, not been able to get anything going inside.
They're going to let Crump take the shot. Goes out of bounds. Notre Dame on a 15-2 scoring run over the last 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
All eyes are on this Monday Night Football double feature. On ESPN, the Titans head to Miami to face the Dolphins. On ABC, the Packers meet the Giants in New York. Titans-Dolphins on ESPN. Packers-Giants on ABC.
Julian Roper has been fearless tonight, Coach.
Yeah, and I think he is the key of this team in many ways because he's the veteran. And so he's been scoring many ways. Tonight has been one of those where he's knocked down threes, he's been able to attack the rim, and then get offensive rebounds. So he's a veteran, he's a strong player, he's been around, he's played in the Big Ten, and you got to be able to count on him to lead this team because everybody else is all new, and he has been through it all.
Tied for the team lead with 12 points with Tate Davis. Shrewsbury back onto the court for the Irish. Mark swings it off. Shrewsbury.
Great ball thing.
Trying to go underneath. Loose ball. And Jai gets fouled.
Again, I can't emphasize enough, again, the coach made the ball fake, the pump fake, and you see that in Shrewsbury where he's the coach's kid that just has a great feel of when to fake and get to the rim, when to not fake and take the shot, and that's a great skill set.
I can't make first. Came into today with 83.3% from the free throw line. Big second. Big possession here for Western Michigan, Coach.
Well, I think they're at the point now that they've got to get on a run here. They've got to be able to knock down some threes, get back in this game, and they also got to get some type of inside presence, and they can't just rely on getting offensive rebounds. There you go.
Big response there.
Yes, that was a great offensive set. They stayed spread out. They took care of the ball. They did the ball exactly where they wanted, and got a point-blank shot.
Davis. Soft to Roper. Sees an opening on the baseline. Tries to get it to Jai. Jai being strong, but loses it trying to go up. Crump. All the way to the basket. Anthony Crump. What a play.
Yeah. Very athletic, very strong, very physical, very long, so he was able to get up and over the defender and get an easy look.
Crump led the team with 12 points back on Friday versus St. Thomas. Davis tried to send it down, has it rejected by the rim.
Yeah, that was a little, he needed one more dribble.
Francis the iron. Davis trying to make up for it. Goes for the layup this time.
You gotta like his game, being able to put the ball on the floor like he can, cover so much space, and get to the rim. He is a special athlete for the Irish.
Right. Mid-range jumper.
If you're going to give up something, you don't want to get the roll, you don't want to give up the three. So again, he did a great job of using a pull-up, and it's a shot that the analytics say is a tough shot for anyone to make in college basketball today.
Merton to Davis.
He's coming after the on the transition here.
White came down with the rebound. Passes it off to Hubbard. Agro. Merton. Trying to drive in. One-handed. Davis down with the rebound.
Another good rebound. What a game, being able to be able to rebound, defend, and then be able to get to the rim. Those are the things that the Irishmen need to get a better point production as they get closer and closer to just the grind of the ACC, regular conference play. You've got to be able to score in the ACC.
Position basketball. Hubbard tries to go up for it. Gets fouled along the way. Davis having himself a day. Had a career night on Saturday. Starting to pick up the pace here. Euroing right to the basket. Notre Dame 58, Western Michigan 44.
The most passion, the most intensity. This is the way basketball's supposed to be.
Titus Wright has been near perfect from the field, shooting 6 for 7 tonight.
Yeah, I just love his game. He's been able to do so many things inside, just being able to post up, got great touch around the basket. The Irish really haven't had an answer to how to defend this young man because he was just on the board. He's got 6 for 7 from the field. He's one of the best field goal percentage shooters in the back. And this next 11 minutes, they need to get him a lot of touches.
Hubbard makes the first free throw.
This is a spot again as a coach. You want to see your young team develop and recognize either if you're down by 12 or up by 12, to be able to figure it out and be able to get great possessions here and either extend the lead if you're Notre Dame or cash in and getting this game back underneath 10 points. So these next 4 or 5 minutes are very, very important for both teams as they're young and they're still trying to figure out how to win games.
Times. Shrewsbury. On the top of the key, hands it off to Imes. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 seconds. Booth with the fadeaway 3 off the iron. Zona stepped out of bounds, go Broncos' way.
Yeah, here's the question I ask everybody as a coach. When your point guard's not in the game, who's going to create offense? I think that's been the Davis and the Burton not being on the floor. Who's going to create offense?
Who's creating offense for the Broncos? Titus right there.
What a great game. I mean, he has just played solid at both ends of the floor. Critical time. I really believe this for Notre Dame to find out who's going to be able to score here until we get to the 8-minute mark.
For the Irish, the only starter on the floor is J.R. Knesny, who tried to drive in there.
And now he's going to be able to get to the free throw line, which again is another great opportunity to score. You don't always have to put the points in by the paint or the 3-point line. Get to the free throw line. That's something that Notre Dame has struggled with all year, is creating points from the line.
Notre Dame coming in was 330th in free throw attempts, averaging 14.4 free throw attempts per game.
Yeah. And
NCAA Division I schools is 351.
Yes.
You're near the bottom of the ranks. You got to get to the line. Those are free points.
Yes, it is. And, there's 2 issues there. It's very obvious that the Notre Dame staff can tell you, well, we don't really have a post presence where we got a big man that we're going to get the ball to that's going to create foul situations. And the other thing is that they've got 3-point shooters, and so they're not just going to be constantly attacking the basket on the drive.
JR makes the first.
But yeah, you've got to be able to create that because there's going to be lulls in the game where you have to get to the free throw line and knock in shots. And, you know, as you get into conference play, everybody's going to know everything you do. And so being able to get to the line, and get easy baskets is going to help the production of the Irish. And they need that offensive production because they're playing solid at the defensive end.
Lane violation on Titus Wright results in a redo of the free throw here for J.R. Konechny.
I used to do that in the backyard if I missed a free throw. I always have somebody in a lane violation to get an extra free throw. You know, I don't know if anybody else in the backyard used to do that, but I did. And I missed a lot of shots, but there was a lot of dumb lane violations by the missing person. Wow, that is a great pull-up shot. Again, he has hit 2 of those as he's coming off that screen. That is hard to hit that shot.
Himes to Shrewsbury. And down to Jai. Konechny, contested 3.
Transition.
Quickly pushing is White. He pulls out, passes to Hubbard. Moved down with the rebound.
That was a good look, and fortunate for Notre Dame that didn't ball go in. The best three-point shooter had a perfect look.
Booth hands it off to Shrewsbury. All back for Imes.
And Irish struggle.
Booth from deep, off the front of the iron. Michigan's got it back within 10.
Yeah, here they go. If they get a bucket here, this is anybody's game again. And so they have bought themselves right back into the game.
Big 3. Wright can't come down with the rebound. Imes does for the Irish. See the lane stuck underneath.
Western Michigan's had 2 great looks.
Booth gets fouled.
Yeah, I really like that possession. You know, not settling for a 3. Booth puts the ball on the floor, and he's got that athletic ability where he didn't settle. His early career, he settled, but here he puts it on the floor, gets it up there nice and soft with the right hand, draws the foul, and again, here's what we're talking about. Get to the free throw line for these easy baskets.
Booth shoots 61% from the cherry stripe. Can't make the and 1. They're lead by 12. White brings it across midcourt.
See if we get the ball into Wright here.
Hubbard for 3, and it's a big 3.
Yes.
For this Broncos team.
There's a shooter for you. He had a wide open look, 2 possessions going, missed it, came right back, had no fear, did not think about missing, and hit another big shot. So the Irish are going to have to really know where he is at all times.
Stepped out of bounds. Go the other way, but it'll be a timeout from Coach Shrewsbury. Western Michigan making a push. They're within single digits of the Irish.
He has it.
Coach Shrewsbury's got to be happy. It is a spread-out offense for this Notre Dame team.
And, you know, that's what you're looking for as a coach. You're looking for balance, so you just don't have 1 or 2 players having responsibility to score. And, you know, the scoring has been a challenge for Notre Dame, and it's going to continue to be that way. But when you get more balance with more people involved, you know, your point production is going to go up. And it's gradually went up today because you've had great balance by a lot of different people. Inside to right here.
Stadic's going to go all the way into the corner to Hofsinger. He'll step out of bounds, and that's an unforced turnover that you just really can't afford if you're the Broncos at this time.
That drives coaches nuts because that line has not moved in 100 years. The side out of bounds line, and you see
It's still there?
veteran players step out of bounds, and I think, wait a minute, we practice with that line there. It's there all the time. We've had 2 situations in this game where people have stepped on the sidelines, and it's just, you know, think, it doesn't move.
Giant underneath, into the paint.
Yeah.
Spin move hits it.
That's a great post up there. Faked over one shoulder, then went right back to his left shoulder. He had his balance there, and no answer by the Broncos.
Right. Can't convert. A few times heard that tonight. Titus Wright.
Gotta get right into your offensive here. Gotta get moving. Don't want to let the shot clock get down under 10.
Davis. To Konechny. Foul will be called against Hubbard. Guys post up.
Yeah, you know, winning the basketball is so important as a big. You know, if you don't want the ball big, you're not going to get it. So you got to be what I call a hungry receiver. Demand the ball. Get your hand up there. Fight off with one hand. Call with the other. Be a hungry receiver. Get the ball and look for opportunities to score. Again, by attacking the basket there, the Irish were able to get to the free throw line. And if you look at this game, from this point on, it's going to be 2 free throws, and that's huge for the last, 6.5 minutes of play.
Makes them both. Broncos. White as their point guard, looking to try and make something happen, but a foul called against Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury's first. All the team's 4.
Yeah, so again, they're in a great situation, the Irish, but I'm looking here for Wright or Hubbard to create a great opportunity to get a bucket. Or that guy is now pulled up and hit 3 tough pull-up mid-range jump shots.
White hits it there. Off the big screen by right on the top of the key. As the
Don't want the ball to stick. You got to keep the ball moving. Another great take.
Davis trying to go in. Transition basketball. Is it too far for Lobsinger? Keeps it inbounds. Konechny picks it up.
Irish on transition here. Find a three-point shooter.
Hopper to the corner. Shrewsbury hits the rim and it sends it home.
That's a shooter's touch there. That just nestled in. But again, that was a great situation where you had easy bucket potential one way, coming back the other way, getting a 3. Another turnover.
Loose ball, no whistle. Roper sets it down.
Be a timeout.
There'll be a timeout from Coach Dwayne Stevens. It was a lot happening. It was transition. Ultimately won it up. Western Michigan can't convert. Lobsinger keeping it inbounds.
And here we go. Just looking for the open player, and the shooter is going to find a place. And there he is.
And Shrewsbury knocking it down.
You know, I look at that play, replay of that. I think the Irish got a break there. They still put a hands on the saving. The ball should have been dead for the Irish trying to hit the basket. But I'm sure they'll take it because that ended up being a great situation. But another turnover, and then this has been his second opportunity to finish what they've done. And the Irish have been able to expand this lead in the last 3 possessions. Again, taking care of the basketball, getting your free throws, playing solid defense, and really the chemistry that has worked really well for Notre Dame here in the last 5 minutes.
See it there for the Irish. 4 of their last field goals.
Again, we're looking at what Notre Dame has done very, very well all year, and they've defended well. You know, you're sitting there with 55 points if you're Western Michigan, and that's just really solid team defense.
Hubbard hits nylon for a big 3. Davis will bring it across half court for the Irish. Davis back to the top of the key. Drives in. Picks off Shrewsbury. Driving in again. Going right to the basket. Braden Shrewsbury.
That's a great take. When your three-point shooter attacks the rim like that, gets an easy basket, it makes it so much harder for the defense.
Hobson. Nesby comes down with the rebound for the Irish. Shrewsbury pulls up for three. Can't get it. Giants there, bodies falling everywhere, and a foul finally comes.
Yeah, you know, again, if you're a three-point shooter, just don't be one-dimensional. And again, here's just a great example where he sees an open lane and goes straight to the rim and gets a good, easy shot. And that's just going to complement as more and more people do scouting. Say he has the ability to break the defense down and go to the rim. So you got to play him honest.
That's the first. Moving his night to 3 for 5 from free throw line.
Yeah, he's consistently been a solid free throw shooter. I think that's so important for a big that's going to get fouled. You got to be able to get to the line and make the free throws.
Makes the second. Hands it off to Hubbard. Yeah. To Hubbard.
Got to lock in on Hubbard if you're defensive for the Irish.
Getting double teamed. Pulls up to contested. And the trio of Irish knock it out of bounds. It'll stay Broncos' way.
You got to live with that, though, as your coach. You got three players fighting for the defensive rebound. The ball just goes out of bounds. You know, that's just an effort issue. You got to live with that.
We don't know what you're on team, coach.
Yeah. You got to be saying it's my ball, my ball, my ball. You don't want to have all three of them. Again, here's a great example where the Irish can be really strong at the defensive end. And, you know, the thing that you want to do as we get to this break is keep them off the free throw line.
Shot called for the foul. That sends us to our immediate timeout. What can Western Michigan cook up in the...
It's the first time all 30 top leagues and tournaments.
Basketball and defending, and there's going to be good things for him down the road for sure.
Davis gets fouled, go to the basket.
Yeah, again, he knows he can get to the rim. His defender knows that he can get to the rim, so that makes it really, really tough. You know, the thing that when you look at Western Michigan, we're going to talk about they love to get to the offensive boards. And it's just a 1-2 situation there where the shot goes, and if you don't get a body on the jerseys of the Broncos, they're going to get it. They're going to find a way to get offensive.
It's getting first. Now right back onto the floor. Seems to always be going well for the Broncos when Wright is on the floor. It's fundamentally sound basketball.
Yeah, I just really think if in the future you got to be looking for Wright to be playing more minutes if all possible. And again, he is really going to load inside throughout the entire game. And, you know, he shows why he's a high percentage player because he gets to the rim all the time.
Stay Western Michigan's way after went off the foot of a drive.
Again, this isn't just mop-up time. Lots of time here for both teams to get better. And so you don't want to see this last 2 minutes become sloppy at either end.
Trying to turn the corner. Unsuccessful with Davis once again coming down with him.
I can't say enough about Davis tonight. He has just been so solid. He plays with so much confidence that Notre Dame really needs from him at the rebounding end and the also offensive end because he can put points on the board and he has done a great job tonight doing both those things.
Davis is 1 rebound away from a double-double, 17 points so far, 9 rebounds.
He just has a dimension that the Irish really need, a big player in his position that can play small forward or big guard.
Hannah puts up a 3, but foul called Two teams attempting for the rebound. Shy will be called on his fourth. Marcus Burton goes back on the floor. Burton has 4 fouls himself.
There we go. Number 3 tonight, where we've had a player step on the side out of bounds. So that line has not moved yet. It still has not moved. But
Watching that on film, Coach?
Somebody can explain that to me. But that just drives coaches nuts. Like, that line is not moving. We've had 3 times. You don't see NBA players step on the line very much.
Burton with a strong finish.
Yes. And that's just his game. He's got incredible body control.
Right. Kicks it off. Davis. Up to Burton, will get fouled. Great job by Marcus Burton to draw the foul.
Yes, again, he just has that knack, that feeling. You recognize that he's in a position where the defender is off his feet, so just do a pump fake and lets him jump into it, and now he has a chance to get to a free throw. He's so crafty. And beyond his years, really, as a freshman, he's beyond his years of understanding, knowing the game. And, I give his high school coach, Coach Al Rhodes, who's a Hall of Fame coach, high school coach in the state of Indiana, that has worked with him and developed him and allowed his basketball IQ to get better.
Taking a look at who the Broncos have coming up here in their near future. Got a big one against Youngstown State back home in Kalamazoo, and start picking up action play.
The same situation. Now it gets real serious. Once you get done with finals, boy, now it gets into serious conference play for both these teams, and that separates, the good from the great.
Singer can't make the 3.
I think he took that rebound away from Davis, so he'd have that triple-double.
Don't worry, Davis made the rebound on the transition, got the triple-double tonight, 17-10.
And he's going to get a bucket here.
Strong finish, 19 points now for Trey Davis.
And again, great entry pass by Burton, who's just seeing the floor very, very well tonight for Notre Dame.
Nesby comes down with the rebound. Looks like both teams will just let the clock play out here.
Yeah, I think that when we grade out the Irish, I think Coach Shrewsbury is going to give a better grade than we talked about so far. I think tonight he's gone this team grow up a lot. They've done those things that he's asked them to do. They've put points on the board and they've defended very, very well. So hats off to the Irish and the coaching staff of Notre Dame.
Martin hits the mid-range. Firing on all cylinders tonight offensively. Quickly to the basket, Zonegro.
Now walk this one out. The Irish got to feel very good about coming back and getting a win after tough road games. Last two games on the road.
Irish win 86-65.